I mean, we're gonna dive into the main event because fresh off the heels of that as well. I know for speaking with someone with long hair, I would be very upset if my locks this is the longest I've ever had it got cut off. And man, they were having a good time. Negative one out there. We had Orange Cassidy kind of sweeping up, being the barbershop boy. But before we talk about what happened, losing the hair versus hair match, what did you think overall of this match, Bonds?
I thought it was a lot of fun, and you can tell they're having a lot of fun. Jack Evans, man, he can sell his tail off.
That's one of the notes I wrote down, too. I was like, man, is he good at selling?
Oh, it was fantastic, the whole match. And then the shenanigans were coming. I was wondering, oh, man, what's going to happen at the end? And then it ended up not really amounting to anything, which is kind of nice. We got to see a pretty clean match. Matt Hardy got a little bit involved during the match, but it was relatively clean and for HFO stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And poor Jack Evans at the end of the show, they ran out of time to shave his whole head, but he got most of it. He had that nice Festus skullet going now. Hopefully they keep that because it's a good look. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Well, I mean, I'm all for if he does the bull mullet right there. I mean, it would be kind of funny, kind of lean into what happened with the match. If you have Evans show up on Dynamite or Rampage or even any of Dark or anything with that bald mullet, it would be hilarious. And Hardy can kind of slap him around or do something about that. But beforehand, I loved what Orange Cassidy was doing in the promo. The Mark Henry promo, and he's like, "What?"
No selling the whole thing. That's great.
It's very great stuff. I gotta hold on, dialing something in real quick. Wait. Oh, look
who's that?
It's Crayfish.
We have a surprise guest, everybody.
Surprise guest. Crayfish corner.
Guys, I could not resist the urge to join you guys. I was watching the show, and man, I don't know about you guys. I felt like this episode of Rampage Rundown, episode of Rampage Rundown, episode 5, is going to be a really exciting one because it had some awesome matches from top to bottom. I mean, this was, to me, I can't wait to just sit back and hear you two guys chat about it. Don't mind me. Did you guys cover that opener yet?
No, we're saving that for last.
Oh man, because I want to hear SPD's reaction to Nick Jackson versus Bryan Danielson. My God.
Well, we want to hear we're talking Jack Evans OC with the hair versus hair from the hair guy of the group. And to the bald guys of the group.
Jack, trust me, it's not that big of a deal. It's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, easier maintenance for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I got made fun of for how expensive haircuts can be if you're a bald guy. If you go get a straight razor shave, SPD, and honestly, for you could go weeks without a haircut, months.
Nobody would notice.
Guy like me, I can't go 4 days and people notice. Hey, man, you need a haircut. You got to keep it tight.
It's been almost a year and a half since I got a trim, brother.
Yeah, lucky guy. See, you're saving a lot of money haircuts. Well, Jack Evans got a free haircut tonight. What a lucky guy.
He got paid to get a haircut.
Yeah, how great is that?
That's great.
You guys, Orange. I was sitting on the couch just cheesing, laughing. This felt like interacting with the people on social media. It felt like this was fresh out of the 80s, early 90s of wrestling. It was just so cheesy. I loved it. It was much needed fun. It was just a good laugh.
Jack Evans is so innovative, and I love his, sometimes controversial offense, but I love the wild, aggressive offense. It's fun to watch. And, it's as a Ray Phoenix and a high spot mark like myself, he just makes it look so effortless. And, it took me, I can do a front flip and a back flip, not standing, but into a pool and stuff. It took me so long to learn that. And just the stuff and confidence that he can do. I think it's just incredible, but I'm kind of bummed that most of this match was in the commercial, and so because Evans deserves, to be seen. I think he is very fun to watch in the ring. Obviously OC works great with the crowd. And as you said, Bonds, piggyback on that DDT that OC gave to Evans, and he was just like literally vertical, like on his head, and just like slowly teetered over. That sell spot was just absolutely incredible. But at any point, did you think Evans was going to pull out this victory one-on-one, or do you think he was possibly getting some shenanigans and OC was going to be a bald man? Did you guys ever think that?
I think much like our poll we ran earlier, there was never any doubt that Orange Cassidy is probably going to win this match. But Jack Evans, man, you never know what he's going to do. He's a dirtbag for a reason.
Gosh, you guys are just being soft on me because I know that I'm a big Jack Evans fan. But let's be real out here. We all knew what was going to happen. I was excited for Jack to join the bald guy club.
Exactly.
And I'm happy to hear you say that, though, Bonds, as a Jack Evans fan. I'll be honest with you. He hasn't given us his best work in the last few times we've seen him. Jack has looked a little sloppier than normal, which kind of sucks as a Jack Evans diehard fan to say. But tonight, I said it, man. Like, he was selling his ass off for Orange Cassidy tonight, man. Like, some of those moves Bonds, you nailed it. Those DDTs that he received, the way he did he flipped himself inside out after that Superman punch, just absolutely beautiful selling by dirtbag Jack Evans. And it was kind of a funny way to end the show. I don't know where it goes from here, but certainly was.
Who cares?
Who cares? Sometimes you don't need to have those long. You know what I mean? So
that's the end of the feud. His hair's gone. It's fine.
Let's ask though. I mean, like HFO, right? Like that's certainly an interesting topic. Where it seems like Jack might get cut, and if that ends up happening, who knows? I mean, all it takes is for one thread to get unraveled, and the whole rope comes apart, right?
That's true. Do you think the HFO is going to start to slowly get rid of members and then it's kind of narrow it down? I mean,
they're still growing, right? I mean,
they're always recruiting. So. I mean, Hardy was trying to recruit Big Money Fuego on Sammy's vlog, so it was kind of funny to see that because they're both wearing suits and stuff like that. But we'll shift gears into. I mean, I think
it was
fun. HFO
to
me, I like the HFO still. I think there's a place for him. It gives a 4 tag teams purpose right now, and it's giving the Dark Order purpose. It's giving feuds with the Best Friends, and we'll talk about it in a little bit. But the Casino Battle Royal, we have Matt Hardy and OC in there, essentially 2 people leading this massive feud in it. So I think we're going to see more and more of that. So I don't think it's